Branding is also important whenever you're thinking about your thumbnails. We've been talking about that idea of familiarity, and that is what branding does. This wouldn't be a section in this course if I didn't talk about consistency at least once, and that's what branding is for your thumbnails. It's a consistency that's tied to your channel. So this consistency allows people to have that familiar sort of feeling whenever they look at one of your thumbnails. They know it's your video, and it makes them more likely to click on it because of that. We have 4 sets of thumbnails here from 4 popular YouTube channels. Over here is the Corridor Crew, and you can see that they have a very consistent design. The insides of it sort of change around to basically be what would be larger than life representations of their video. So you can see that they basically take whatever their idea is, put it in there, and then sort of have a lot of emotion and a lot of different little fun in here to create it. And then they also have their logo and then this internal border area right here. And so that's their design. That's their typical design. Right when you see this logo and whatever is in there, you instantly know it's a Corridor Crew video, and you either want to click on it or you want to know more. Here is Good Mythical Morning again, and you'll see that down the list here we have a very big variety, but the main aspect here is typically the 2 actors here, Rhett and Link. And you'll see that one of their faces is in each one of these, and that shows you that this is essentially a Good Mythical Morning video. Again, getting that familiarity from that familiar face, making you feel more comfortable and wanting to click that one. Over here we have Andrew Wong, and you can see it's typically with an instrument of some sort and then his face with that instrument. That's his typical thumbnail. Again, that familiarity. Over here we have Snowman Gaming, and you'll notice that he's actually created a very sort of artsy style for his different thumbnails. They're very video game oriented, usually having the character of whatever game he's talking about. Also, he has this You Need to Play, and that's branding within branding. So he has this whole series called You Need to Play, and then whatever the game is, plus a couple images from that game, usually in this green setting. And so that's, again, branding and branding. You have Snowman Gaming, and there's also a sub-brand of You Need to Play within there that makes you want to click on it as well. And then there's this right here. You also notice that his borders, the border color, is this very thin border that fits whatever color is the main thumbnail. Again, going more into that sort of theme and that branding idea. But overall, this is the idea behind branding. You want to create thumbnails that are consistent with one another. Having those things that draw people in is great, but you also want to change it just a little bit so that it fits your brand and that it draws people in and people get that familiarity.